Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am back with my August Kill-A-Kit. I am trying to get 2 more layouts out of this bad boy, so let's see what I can do. Now, originally I was thinking that my star paper was going to go on the top of this kind of striped color blocky paper, but ultimately I decided not to do that. I decided to go ahead and leave this white space up at the top. Now, I thought if I flipped through all of my papers or my stickers here in the sticker book, I could create a sticker border across the top of the page. Now, these stickers are thinner stickers because they are meant for planners, and I decided that I needed them to be a little bit more oomphy. I needed them to have that extra weight of the paper behind them. So I peeled off the stickers and I go ahead and put them all on some white cardstock. Now, this isn't expensive white cardstock. I'm not using like any kind of alcohol marker cardstock or not your mom's cardstock. None of the good like thick stuff. I'm not using that. This is just cheap Nina cardstock that I picked up at Target. And when I say cheap Nina, I mean cheap Nina. It's not like the Nina Solar White, Classic Crest, all that fancy cardstock that card makers use. It's just cheap white Nina cardstock. So I go through and I'm just picking out the stickers that I think coordinate well enough with the color blocks across my page. Now, I want it to have this layout. Like I said, I wanted it to have some oomph. And even though the colors don't exactly match, like they're not a perfect match, it doesn't look like, you know, the stickers are an extension of the color, but it definitely has that feeling, and you know that that's what it's meant to be. So I'm not worried about that, okay? I'm going to go ahead and use my small tonic trimmer to trim down my stickers. Now, I like to use the smaller trimmer when I'm trimming smaller things, like, right? Makes sense. I feel like I just have better control about it. And the best tool in the world, every single person could love a certain tool, and you could hate it if you can't control it. And that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is, you guys. It's why there are so many different styles of trimmers, because people have different control over their tools. I like the guillotine style trimmers. I use them 95% of the time. Sometimes I do use the slider trimmers, but I feel like I have control over them all. But like I said, this little guy, I like it. I like it a lot. So now that I have the colors all trimmed off, I am going to arrange it over top of the colors on the paper. Now, I did get that floral one there because I didn't want there to be a weird gap. And while I'm doing this, this is where I'm like, ooh, I should add some fun foam to the back of this because I need to, you know, have these to have a little bit of extra pop. I need them to be lifted off the page. I don't want everything to be super flat. I want it to be exciting. So some of them I tuck under, some of them I go over, some of them I pop up with the foam, some of them I leave flat. And there is little bits of gold foil on some of them, so that definitely adds some interest as well. And then I'm going to take that gold foil and continue that with the decoration on my layout where I pull in a gold word. So I'm just trying to line these bad boys up, and then of course you know, I've got this gap here at the end, and I don't want the gap at the end. I want the stickers to go completely across. So I grab this little green guy right here, and I'm going to trim it off the edges. And I just love this. I think that this is awesome. This turned out so good. So I've got that going on, and now I need to put my photos on the page. I decided to kind of have us facing each other because this is how we were sitting on Main Street. And surprisingly, we weren't sitting to wait for a parade, which was funny because a lot of people were sitting down waiting for the parade that was still hours away. But we weren't. We just wanted to sit, enjoy our ice cream, and people watch. So we did that for a while. And then somebody came up and we gave them our seats and they were ecstatic. So I feel like we sprinkled the pixie dust on them a little bit because we had prime seats. So we went off and did our thing, and they enjoyed the parade, I hope. So I'm going to overlap the photos just a little bit, and basically I did it to cover up the one person in the photo. Like she just seemed like she was a little bit too much in the foreground of the photo. The other people kind of are backgroundy, but she was a little too close. So I went ahead and took care of that. And I am trying to figure out my letters to see what I want to do. And then I get the idea, oh, I should repeat the color in the orders that they are because I have these kind of brush stroke stickers. So I do that. I grab the colors in the order that they are, and I go from right to left just because I knew I wanted it over here on the left-hand side of the page. I knew where I wanted it to end. So when you know where you want something to end, work backwards. So I have the green, I have the blue, I have the reds, and then I have the yellows. So I put that there, and then I'm going to go ahead and start building my title. And my title is going to say, "There is sunshine in ice cream." And you might think that that is weird. You might think that I'm a psychopath, a maniac, whatever you want to say. But sometimes, you know, you just want to have some sort of creative title. And, you know, I was thinking that was a creative title. So I go ahead and figure out my letter stickers. I am going to have ice cream in the black foam. I'm going to use the sunshine. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to have the title go across the page, but I decided to create basically a big cluster up here with the title. So I have sunshine, and then I'm going to pull in some of these Fifth and Monaco stickers, and I pull out the 2 letters for in, and that's in white. And then I'm going to use these mini tile stickers to spell out "there is." And I was just kind of looking at it to see what letters I still had and which ones would work. And then I realized I wanted the dot for the I on my title. Sometimes I don't put the dots on the letters because when I print, I usually don't dot the I's or J's. I just don't. So sometimes when I am scrapbooking, I don't dot them either. So now I've got this layout going on. I'm super happy with it. I'm loving the way it looks. And then I decide I need to add a little bit of embellishment. So I grab these black and white puffies, and this is a black and white heart. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want it to go. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end there. It gets moved. I pull out the picnic in the park stickers from Amy Tangerine, and she has ice cream cones on there, so I think that they are pretty much perfect. Now, we aren't eating an ice cream cone. I actually ate a brownie sundae with, I think it's a brownie sundae with mint chocolate chip. Oh no, not a brownie sundae, a waffle cone sundae with mint chocolate chip, and Lana got a root beer float. So it's still ice cream. And then I layer up some label stickers and just create a little cluster of ice creams down here as well. And I'm okay with the fact that these are ice cream cones and we really aren't eating ice cream cones. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. If it bothers you, then, you know, don't do it. Like, only use the ice cream that you're actually eating. Now, I really am trying to kill this kit, so I grab the notes word sticker and place it down here and figure I can add a couple lines of journaling right there. And then I take the hi and put that in front of the "there is sunshine and ice cream." Now, I feel like I need a little bit of something else because my embellishment is basically going straight down the left-hand side of the page, and I want to add a little bit over here. So I grab another label sticker, and I make sure that it's pink because I'm on top of the pink area right here. And I don't want to call so much attention to this cluster. I want a little cluster, I want a little decoration, but I don't want it to be like, bam, in your face, this is decoration. So I do layer up the pink hearts, and then I think about adding some more hearts throughout, and I'm like, no, that's too much. I think about adding in this Hello Sunshine sticker because, you know, my title has sunshine in it, and just try to figure out where it should go. Ultimately, it goes over top of sunshine. So I know I have the word sunshine repeated twice in very close proximity. I'm okay with that. Doesn't bother me whatsoever. Like, I don't mind repeated words on my page. So now I'm going to add just a line of journaling where it says, we totally enjoyed people watching and ice cream on Main Street, USA. And I just write the date of September 2019. And that is going to do it for this layout, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. Click the bell so you get notifications every time I upload. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.